Listen, if you are still a worm and you're hard stuck in your rank and you're not ranking up, this video is for you. Listen, bro, I know you just got out of school. It's summer. Listen, it's grind time, baby. Obviously, I don't want you guys inside playing Siege all day. I want you to actually go to the gym, go outside, do hobbies, hang out with friends. But when you are playing Siege at night with the boys, this is something you need to know to rank up in your next season. If you actually listen to what I'm going to say right now and not just, favorite this for the next video, then this will actually help you rank up in this current season. Now, these tips are tailored just for this one. So the first thing we have today is use more trap operators. I'm talking about Legion. I'm talking about Fenrir. You could use Capkin, Castle, like any trap you can think of that gives you an audio cue. Listen, when I tell you that we are in a gunfight meta, and if you're anyone who's not been under a rock knows what I'm talking about. So, sitting behind a shield with smoke shield. Oh wait, it's taken away this season. So all that kind of like turtle strat is kind of gone. So if you're kind of a side player and you're always that like 1K on my team that is just like lost in sight, he's in like a random corner in the bomb site, un-ADS looking at the floor, don't be that guy anymore. What you want to do is use the traps as sound cues, almost like barbed wire everywhere. Because if we're in a TDM meta where everyone always walks and they just run at you with their gun, then these traps will help you get the upper hand. So the next time you go to a bomb site, look around, like where is the flank, where's the backside, where's an area not much people are going from, where are the staircases at. This is where you need barbed wire, thorn traps, like you need at least proxy alarms. I want you to stop using shields and actually start using proxies and stuff like that. Now, obviously, it's a little bit dependent, but I'm being serious, bro. Like, deployable shields really aren't that big of a problem anymore. So make sure every defense that you're watching your back and use the traps to build your frame where you're going to be playing. For example, if I'm going to be playing a top floor bomb site, I want traps on the window Amaru comes in from. I want traps in the back staircase where my back is turned. Like, these are all really good, especially in solo queue. Now, next, let's move on to the next thing, which is to be proactive, not reactive. Now let's break it down. What do these terms mean? Proactive means that you are understanding a situation and you get the desired outcome you want because you made a decision understanding how it's going to be. Now, being reactive is giving an emotion or a certain decision based on what's happening to you. So for example, if Oryx and the whole team is all spawn peeking, then we have to like, push these guys, or like, they're all playing aggressive. Oh, we're gonna sit outside the entire building and just hope to not die. No, you don't want to be playing their game. Instead, when you are proactive, then you kind of think around that. Okay, if they're all spawn peeking the front, let's hit the backside and hit site where they're not even looking at us. But what I mean by this is more than just the siege part. This also applies to your guys' lives as well. But I want you guys to take a step back and really analyze the situation before you give a reaction, because or else you're always going to be living on what other people think and all this other bullshit. You have to keep an iron mind, which is a part of being proactive. So whenever you come across bad teammates in ranked, something stressful comes up, all this kind of other stuff, you can choose how you react. You can either be bitter or you can be better. So this is also really good, especially when you are, coming across a hard game. Maybe your teammates are just like absolute dog water because of rank 2.0. Maybe even to get lucky headshotted, you can control how you react and respond. Trust me, use this even outside the siege, and I guarantee you're going to see some changes. Now, moving on to the next is to limit yourself to only 2 attacks. For each bomb site, here's why. Now, the reason I say you want to limit yourself to 2 attacks a bomb site, honestly, you can obviously attack as many as you want, but for the first month, just try it out. Only have 2 attacks for each bomb site. This will help you build consistency, and consistency is what so many players lack, and is why they are hard stuck, because they don't have the backbone to move out of their certain rank. So for example, let's say I'm attacking basement on Oregon, right? Or I could either do a tower bunker take, or I could do a freezer main take. Those are the only 2 ways I attack the bomb site. Those are only 2 ones in my head, because those 2 are my favorite attacks, and they're just defaults in the community, and they work almost every team I go up against. Now, the reason I say is to limit the 2 is because when you have consistency in those 2 takes, no matter who you go up against, no matter what rank you go up against, it's going to work more in your favor because you're proactive in your push. But let's say if I just I'm scrolling on TikTok and, oh, where's the bomb site at? Then boom, oh wait, they're roaming. Okay, let's go take care of the roam. Oh wait, they're holding this. Okay, let's go do this. Oh, next thing you know, 30 seconds left and you have no plan because you were reactive on their push. Now, I want you to be careful. I'm not saying, you know, do your own flank push and fuck all the other take. No, look at what they're doing, analyze their take. Okay, do I want to do attack number 1 or number 2? You choose one of those two. That's it. You will see me when you watch me on Twitch. The reason why I can compete in these high level ranks, and there's very rarely any teams that I cannot beat, even if they're a pro team, is because we are really good. Me and my squad are really good at doing these lobby, you know, directs or crossover takes. But long story short, you want to be playing your game instead of their game because, dude, it's rank 2.0 and everyone's so aggressive nowadays. So if they're all playing like brain dead monkeys, just freaking shooting everywhere and roaming everywhere, then you know how to handle the situation better. So this will take a little bit of time, but I want you guys to really focus on this because once you have 2 solid attacks for every bomb site, bro, there's going to be a lot of teams that you're going to be squashing. Moving on to the next one is to have realistic expectations. Now, an example of this would probably be like your rank that you want. I know it is rank 2.0, so you can probably get whatever rank you want, literally, if you want a champion. But at the same time, you need to understand that, like, okay, you know, every single season you say you want to get this rank, but you end up being hard stuck because you're doing the same things. Guys, I'm telling you right now, win, loss does not matter so much. A lot of you guys, like, you will lose one game and you'll stop playing for the rest of the week because you don't want to mess up your placements. Bro, number 1, placements don't exist anymore. 2, it's rank 2.0. Bro, early in the season, everyone's elo's resetting. So basically, you're going to be getting like 80 to 100 elo a game and losing like 9. So you need to capitalize on these early games, especially if you're not, like, listen, if you're not even champion in this game, even in rank 2.0, the last thing you should be worrying about is your win-loss ratio. There are so many other things that you should be focusing on instead, because if you're trying to chase a rank, it's always going to be out of your league. But if you focus on building good teammates, good aim, game sense, the pushes that we talked about, these are the little things. Bringing trap operators, you understand how to play the game and your rank will follow. Also, understand the rank you're in. I don't know, like, let's say like if, for example, let's say Lil Timmy is gold last season and then he plays rank 2.0, right? And maybe he gets platinum or even diamond, but his teammates are ass. Then Lil Timmy's like, oh, why do my teammates suck? Well, 1, realistic expectations, you were solo queuing. 2, your hidden rank is gold. So with rank 2.0, you're getting a rank that you probably don't deserve because you didn't put the work in. So you need to understand, especially if you solo queue, like, what do you expect? You were solo queuing. You were literally throwing yourself into the wildfire. So if you have the intent to rank up while solo queue, it's probably possible rank 2.0, but in the long game, bro, you got to start stacking. So you need to have a strong mind when it comes to having these expectations, or else you're gonna get fucked. So make this the season that you actually break out of the rank that you've been hard stuck for and actually achieve the one that you want. Now, this is the icing on top for the next thing I'm gonna say, is to scout out new players intentionally in the new season. So this is basically my annual saying that I say all the time, because this is the most important thing, which is start playing with people and 5-stack if possible. Because the more you 5-stack, you eliminate so much RNG from bad teammates. They're not calling out. Like, communication, like, is the glue to what holds together your team. Bro, I'm telling you right now, if I had to choose who's going to win a game, if it was, let's say like 5 diamonds solo queuing would lose to the gold, or not the gold, the platinum team that's a 5-stack, because that platinum team, even though they might be a little ranked down lower and they have a little bit less gun skill, no, they're still going to outplay because of the teamwork. Now, if you know, I get this question all the time. How do I actually get players? I don't have players. My school friends, they're not on during the time. Or I have social anxiety. Bro, stop making these excuses for yourself. It's literally the same thing if you were to ask friends in real life at your school. If you had the same class, same math class as them, or maybe let's say like you sign up for, I signed up for marine biology in high school. Bro, it was never easier to get along with people in there. Why? Because we had the same interest. Now get this. You are trying to make friends on people who are playing the same video game. Bro, listen, like, you're playing the same video game, you know, like, if you just give off a friendly vibe, you use the voice chat, you give proper call outs, you don't bitch after rounds, the basics, people are going to want to pick you up. Well, listen, you can have all these traits, but if you're not putting yourself out there, you cannot expect people to just naturally come to you. So this new season coming up with all these new players are coming back, this is your opportunity to grab up those players and be like, hey, yo, new season, let's stack up, and you just start snowballing effect from more players and players. That's exactly what I did, and eventually I became a really good support player, so I would fill in the lobbies people who didn't have support players, and that made me really stick out and play with more people too. So listen, man, you can watch this video 100 times, but if you don't implement any of this into your gameplay, then you just wasted however long this video is. So the next time you go into ranked, I don't want you to take it so seriously. I want you to actually have fun. Because if you treat this like a school assignment and you treat this like so serious, then you're gonna trip up so easily. But listen, man, like, just play for fun, have some music on in the background, just have the intention to win, bro. And trust me, whenever you have good moments and stuff like this actually works, it's gonna build experience in your head. And that way you have more confidence in the future. Thank you guys for watching. I wish you the best of luck for the new season, which comes out in about 7 days of recording this. So share with a friend, share this with your squad if you want to help them rank up too. I'm live on Twitch every single day at twitch.tv/Athieno in the description below. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon.